Many people make a New Year's resolution to do something Linda Carson just conquered. She lost a lot of weight and vastly improved her health. The doctor who helped her do it joins us now to talk about these great methods. We welcome back Dr. Terry Dees, the owner of Dees Integrative Health. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Everywhere Linda goes, everywhere I go, people ask about Linda.
They do. Everywhere.
Thank good. And remember, Stephanie, just a few months ago, we sat on this couch with Dr. Dees, and she said, I could help you lose weight. And my doctor had said, okay, Linda, you need both knees replaced, but we can't do it until you lose some weight. So I said, okay, I'll try this. But I didn't really think it would work like it did.
And not only did it work, but so many other things have improved. We like Linda to show off her new trick. Will you please show Dr. Dees how you stand up?
A year ago, 6 months ago, I couldn't do that. It took Stephanie and Joey to get me off that couch. I'm so proud.
I am so proud. Like, you have no idea what a metric that is for long-term wellness when you can get up off the couch without your hands.
Yes.
Like, Linda, that is just phenomenal. And I know you told me when your knee surgeon came back on the show and watched you walk, he said, you don't even need the knee replacement now.
You don't need to get the knee surgery now. And, you know, I can go for walks around my neighborhood. I can go walk with my kids.
This is what we want and why we're so happy. It's not about looking good and skinny and all those wonderful things. It's about feeling good and having a better quality of life. So the question everybody asks is, Linda, how did you and Dr. Dees do it? So what is the overall scope of your program that made this successful?
Well, the first thing is with Linda is we sat down, knee to knee, eye to eye, did a consultation, looked at her health metrics, what was going on with her. She's pre-diabetic, we got high cholesterol, the numbers are off on the blood work. We lay out a holistic plan, no drugs, no surgery, no stimulants, no exercise, because she couldn't even get off the sofa without you and Joey. And we laid out a plan to transition her health that was customized for her. And then I did accountability for her every step of the way.
She talks a lot about that accountability.
She's down 60 pounds. 60 pounds.
I had to text her my weight every day. I didn't have to go to the office that often, but I really felt like I owed you to eat healthy. I'd always eaten a lot of processed food, processed food. Now I'll have broccoli and asparagus that I prepare myself. So I'm eating healthier. If I'd been doing this all along, I wouldn't have gotten into the position I was in. So this is a lifetime commitment. But I am so scared.
Yes, now, we have to move to the next phase.
Right.
And I feel like this happens to a lot of people. I personally think Linda's a little afraid of eating anything right now other than the, you know, really strict regimen that you two had figured out together, because she so wants to keep the weight off. So how do we move to the maintenance phase? Whether it's Linda, honestly, I'm in the same boat. How do we keep things the way that we are while still being able to relax and live a little?
Yeah, so the way that we structure it is we have a phase of rapid weight loss where we're using our supplements that are customized. We're doing very specific food combinations for person. And when we get really close to where we need them to be, we transition to the next phase. We bring back certain foods, we relax the rules a little bit, we increase the exercise. We're still staying away from bad foods you shouldn't have, but we're creating a much more sustainable long-term plan, because that's where most people mess up. It's not getting it off, it's keeping it off. Then they blow it and they feel bad about themselves, and it starts a whole snowball effect. So we prevent that by this second phase of the plan that we're in with you now. And then we're going to move to an 80-20. 80% of the time, you eat like we're doing now. 20% of the time, enjoy your life with food. I just went to Canada with my kids. I had probably 8 bowls of poutine. You knew that. You knew that from Tracy. My kids say, Mommy, you gained 5 pounds of poutine. I came home. I put on 10 pounds on my trip. I enjoyed everything I wanted. I got back on course. It was gone in 3 days.
So
that's I know how to reset so I don't worry when I travel. And that's what we teach our patients. You don't need to be afraid to enjoy your life. You just have to know what to do when you get home so that you have peace and enjoyment in your life.
Because you know what you're not going to do, Linda? You're not going to go back. And I know she doesn't like these pictures, and I pushed her hard to share them with us.
I went through and found, okay, I look awful there. That's
you look beautiful there, but you certainly do look 60 pounds heavier. You know, this was you 1 year ago.
And I was tired, and I didn't feel like doing things. That's me and my granddaughter. She is so proud of me, and you know, I think I'm a good influence on her too, because I'm not starving myself.
Absolutely
I am eating healthier food than I have. There are not a lot of cookies in there, no cookies. cookies, no cake, no bread, but it has worked. I was so afraid it wouldn't work. I was so afraid that I just wouldn't lose. But it was like a miracle looking in that mirror
and
seeing
I'm
it come
excited
off.
for the next phase because now you've done all this hard work. You look fabulous, but you still deserve to enjoy life, and you certainly can. And that is what you will teach us next.
Absolutely.
Is you will get to go back out to eat again and do all these things and learn the balance.
But I'm not on my own. That's the scary thing. I'm not out here on this high wire on my own. Dr. Dees is there to hold my hand if I get in trouble or I don't. And I'm not losing. I'm not losing. Then I call her and she tells me something to do to make it happen.
And just so everybody understands, you are not using those diabetes drugs or any of the generics that everything is out there. But if people have lost weight in that method and are now gaining weight again, as was bound to happen, you can sit down and work with them as well.
And that's really important. There's no shame in this game. You know what I mean? Whatever choice you made to get to where you are. Ozempic average cost $900 a month. The average cost is $180 a pound. You spend that kind of money to lose weight.
Keep it
you
off.
want to maintain it. People regain 75% in a year. So we have to have a place to help those people. That's where the phase Linda's in now is what we do with them, and then transition them to the next stage. There's no strategy for them on how to keep it off, just how to get it off.
Yes, good
and it's
point.
just handed a bag with a needle. You're not given a person that can customize it and concierge walk you through it. And that's where we fill that gap.
Absolutely. All right. Well, as you can see, the success speaks for itself here on our couch. We're very, very proud of Linda and appreciative for Dr. Dees for sharing this information with us. Hey, to help you get started, Dr. Dees is offering the first 10 callers or anyone that books online a free initial consultation. You can learn more at deeshealth.com. We'll be right back.